Hi everybody, welcome. And this week is how to create an exceptional customer service culture while you scale your business. Imagine you're walking up to the counter at your local bedding, cookware, and cutlery store, and you want to pay for that new cast iron pot. You hand over your coupon, and just as you complete your purchase, your significant other rushes up to the counter with a last-minute item. You've already processed, and you look at the teller on options, and she says, well, you can always come back. Well, you don't have to imagine it. The scenario actually happened. And I'm sure right about now you're thinking about your own experiences where a store lost out on a sale all because their staff didn't make it convenient for you. Every sale counts. You should always look at how you can best serve the customer, says Lydia Mahalik, an assistant store manager at a large retail appliance and clothing store. There are always a number of options available, such as reversing the sale and ring it up again with a new item. This customer-centric approach is especially true for small businesses. To build an exceptional customer service culture as you scale your business, remember to define your company's customer service vision. Your customer service vision doesn't need to be long to be effective. As the business owner, you may have beliefs or even ideals about customer service, so it's important to communicate them to your team. USAA has a simple vision that includes service, loyalty, honesty, and integrity. It can be that simple. Continuously train your team. Training is not a set it and forget it task. Remember that you have both internal and external customers. Everyone needs to know how their role impacts the internal and external customers. Set a time on your monthly team meeting to review a company standard and maybe specific behaviors that employees are expected to deliver that's consistent with your vision and the culture. Celebrate wins. When you notice a team member performing well, acknowledge and recognize them. Your team needs to hear when things are going well. Model your standards. Treat your team the way you want them to treat your customer. And if you're seeing an incongruence in that, ask yourself if you're modeling the very behavior that you want to see or if you have adequately trained your team members. Ask your customers for feedback. The most valuable feedback comes from your customers. Use real-life scenarios to identify what was done to standard and what was missing that, if you had it in there, if they did this or they said this, it would make a real difference in the customer's experience. This is a great way for you to connect with your clients by calling them and asking for their feedback. Empower your team. Identify what is specifically allowable so the team member understands all of the possible options that are available when working with the customer. When they know the options, they can pull out one of these options when working with the customer. It's also important to role play with them so they know any parameters, and when that scenario comes up, they'll know how to handle it. As your business grows, you will need to rely on your staff, and a well-trained and frequently trained staff ensures your company retains every single sale and cultivates an exceptional customer service culture. I'm Lisa Mininni. Until next week, create a great life. Bye now.